bagel.
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 A bagel.
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 A bagel. A bagel. A bagel.
Bagel. Bagel. A bagel. Bagel.
A bagel.
Bagel.
So we're back at Beat a Bagel, and like to have different guest hosts. So we have here Mark Granger, and the cool part of Beat a Bagel is we're trying to figure out ways to really honor and appreciate musicians and work a music angle into it as well. So we're going to eat, and we're definitely going to have some music, and then we're going to bring them together. So when I asked Mark to come down and do the science, I know that Mark, he dabbles in some guitar and some stringed instruments. But you got to look at this cool instrument that he made. Mark, can you tell us about
this? I can tell you a little bit about that. So this is, officially speaking, this would be a cigar box stick dulcimer. Cigar box guitars have a huge history. If you didn't have enough money way back when, you could get some strings, you could get a box, and you could put it together. It would make some sound. Dulcimer meaning it's not fully fretted. It's officially a diatonic scaled instrument, which would be a do, re, mi.
There you go.
Yeah. But it was simple. Simple strings are easy for me to understand. Fewer frets make it easier to play. The thin neck makes it easier to play if you don't have fully functioning fingers and you're not all that talented all that much. So it was a fun sideline.
Could you turn this like this way so we could just see? Because this is a really, the neck is very skinny. Can you turn it?
Yeah, it's all scrap
look at
wood.
that.
It's a scrap piece of maple, scrap piece of oak.
That is super thin.
Yeah.
That's
well,
cool.
if you don't have a lot of strings, you have less string tension, less likely to bow like a bow and arrow bow.
Right, and you don't have to deal with like truss rod adjustments.
Yeah, this is like if all of these were scrap parts, that was actually a piece from a friend's bureau that we burned in a fire. So I rescued that from a fire
or a screen door.
Yeah, you don't want to spend money on truss rod type level parts. But yeah, it doesn't take a lot to make a decent sounding noise.
Is that a pickup?
This is a pickup. That's a piece of bone, and underneath there, there's a rod piezo.
Yeah.
Which is wired to that.
Right, the 1/4-inch input there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could play it acoustically at a campfire, but if you needed more volume.
That was the impetus, really. Like I got tired of. I felt bad asking my friends with expensive Taylors and Fenders and Gills to say, hey, come sit by my campfire in the rain with all the sparks with your very expensive 12-string Taylor. But this you can take anywhere and you don't feel like if it gets burned. If it gets burned, it actually adds to the flavor. You're not worried about losing thousands of dollars.
Right, because cigars could take a lot of burning or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so have a little fun, play a little something for the folks at home, a little something for the kids. Yeah, we could do ZZ Top with a cigar box. Oh, it'd take me downtown. There you go. All right, there we go. Crowd goes wild, obviously. And Charlie, quiet them down. They're making too much noise back there.
Security.
So let's see. You're opening up your cigar.
Well, yeah, inside. So if you're doing
It's a storage box as well as a guitar.
It is.
Who needs a guitar case?
So
it's cool.
What's neat about the open tuning, like this is tuned G, D, G, open tuning.
Yeah.
It's not officially a full chord, it's called a power chord.
Right.
But what it means is wherever you put your finger, especially with the diatonic fretting, that's a chord. It's very hard to get a dissonant sound out of this string and fret arrangement.
Yeah, like a root and a fifth, basically.
Right. Yeah. It's root, fifth, and octave. Boom. Then you're there. And that means you can do.
I got my bagel. It was mighty tasty. I can't believe I'm riffing from a cigar box guitar. Amazing. OMG. You got to open up the back of that again because I'm so used to like having a guitar case. But if I could actually have a guitar that I could store all my stuff in.
So this will expose my bad soldering, and that's broken right now. But so yeah,
we can fix it.
That is just.
Let's look at the inside of this. This is really cool.
All right.
Hey, get a shot of that, Ja.
And
what is that writing on it?
The Durbinator. I made this for a friend of mine, Scott Durbin. This is officially the Durbinator with
I'm going to
with
turn
a
this
date.
around. The Durbinator.
And you've got little masking tape. I'm sorry, electrical tape pickpockets.
Take the Durbinator to the chopper.
Exactly.
This is great. This is so fun. Like I've never seen anything like this.
It's a very low key, low expense, low stress way to start playing a stringed instrument.
Right, and guitar you could learn 2 chords, you can learn 3 chords, you could become Alan Holdsworth. Yeah. But with this thing, it's so low pressure and it's just fun.
And you don't need any musical theory anywhere. When it's diatonically fretted in open tune, you can put a finger across any place, and it's gonna sound like something.
Right, and it's cool, and blues is very big in this area, so this would totally be somebody's
What is also
dream.
nice, like if you bring a guitar to a campfire, people expect it to sound a certain way. They expect you to know how to play it.
Right.
You take out a box on a stick. They have very low expectations. You don't have to be good or musically talented to make something that sounds like not caustic in any way. It's
right. All right, Beatles, best pop band ever.
Who does that?
Oh yeah, Norwegian Wood even sounds good on there. It's great. Awesome. Well, thank you. This is great. We really love to bring things like this on the show because people, guitar seems to be like, it goes in waves and it's starting to get a lot of popularity again.
People had time to sit at home for some reason for the last couple months.
Yeah, but you know what? It's a great instrument. It's relaxing and it's fun,
And this is low stress. No expectations. Sounds the way it sounds.
Which is great. So thank you again for bringing this out today. The fans, I'm sure, really appreciate it. Yep. So we're gonna wrap this up. So why don't you go out, get yourself a guitar, maybe a cigar box guitar,
and some strings.
And how about beating a bagel?